Hey guys, check this out. Look who decided to stay over. Decided to have a sleepover. That's crazy. I'm here at the community garden, you know. Good late at night right now. Watering the plants. Some beautiful tomato coming in. See a nice bunch there right now. At least 3 ripe one. You know, the other day I picked a huge one right here, so slowly but surely, you know, we're getting some harvest. Some wonderful tomato. How fruitful these vines are. Healthy. But yeah, who would have thought, you know, butterfly would be out here this late at night. Obviously, that's where they're gonna be sleeping tonight, so I'm not gonna even disturb them too much. You can see my water running, so I'm watering the garden floor right now. And see some nice tomato coming in this cluster here as well. You know guys, I didn't get around to prune these tomato much, because you can see they got huge. Even enough where I came the other day and these smaller cage got shrunk by all these huge tomato vines, and they were all falling over. But needless to say, we have a whole bunch of tomato here at the community garden as well. More tomato than needed in the sense that it seems like that's the most individual plant by far that I planted this season. You know, it's tomato. You know, there's all different vegetable here and there throughout, you know. Picked a nice pepper from this plant just the other day. You know, this one is filling in pretty nice. Nice and tucky plant, but check out that. That's 4 big size pepper almost ready to harvest. You know, we have some. I think these are this is spicy pepper. That one. Got some eggplant coming in here, and I think that let me see. I think it's a habanero anyway, but not habanero. But anyway, stay tuned. You know, just a little quick update on what we got going here at the community garden. My little one space bed, you know. But yeah, that's definitely not habanero. Habanero is the more spicier plant. As far as pepper go. But yeah, I don't know why I'm not thinking of the name right now. But anyway, it will come to mind probably when I'm not looking. Let me see if this is it. Jalapeno. Here you go. You know, which is a really, you know, I would say jalapeno in the sense that it's J. But yeah, jalapeno coming in nice and tucky. But yeah, beautiful night. I'm just here at the community garden, giving you guys a little check-in update what we got going on. Got this beautiful switch straw that was doing awesome in the beginning, but for some reason I can see the critters. Not to say critters, I wanna say maybe it's the deer. The deer do come in through the here at night, so they've been snacking on this for a while now since my first harvest. So that's kind of a downer. But yeah, beautiful guys here decided to spend the night, so check in on them. Finish water my plant for the night, but give you an example of how these deer been working. This is someone potato bed. These are some sweet potato. I think they said it's a Japanese potato, which they have gave me a vine to start at home. And same thing, I have something eat off the first vine that I put down in the ground, you know. So I guess animals do love potato vine. But yeah, just show you that every time I see her potato getting nice and lushy, you can see all that it's been getting eaten off, except the one that's running on the wall, which, you know, she was thinking to put all of it to chalice on the wall. And right away I thought of it and remind her, and then she's like, oh, you know, potato need to go in the ground obviously and need to be rooted in the ground. So running it on the vine opposed to these zucchini, you know, that's a whole different ball game. Zucchini, watermelon, squash, all that stuff, cucumber, you know, you can chalice up. But your potato need that soil to be rooted and to produce. So yeah, since you put them on here, they've been getting eaten away. But yeah, got the mosquito following the light as well. But yeah, beautiful vibes, beautiful environment. Been getting a couple of squash from here to eat. While they eat a nice healthy one from these vine leaves. Nice worms are here still. Got some over that side and some over on the ground in the grass there. Oh yeah, either way, you know, got some nice plant flourishing. This is not necessarily my bed right now, but it's one that I do take care of, you know, when I do visit the garden, and can eat from it as well. But it's not necessarily mine in the sense of, you know, I planted, but it's a communal place and we've been taking care of each other when each one is not available. But yeah, so much going on and so much growing. It's pretty late, so we're not gonna be seeing nothing much too far away out the lens, you know. So just giving an update and check in. Disturb these guys one more time because they already highlighted the video. So you can see they're definitely poaching and not going anywhere for the night. Good night, guys. Good night to my people. YouTube, you know, subscribe to the channel, stay tuned, lock in, and we got a lot going on. We got some interesting video to share from our home garden. You know, I did get creative this season, so look forward for all of that. Marigold plants, you know, became monstrous. Even in the yard I have that problem as well, where they kind of outgrow some of the plant that I put them around to, you know, to be a, you know, a pest repellent or what you call it, but companion plant or that. But you know, these are not so bad at the edge here with the tomato, but something like that between the pepper and the eggplant, you know, a bit overgrown. And I have some of the same issue with ones that I've planted between the switch shard at home. It got so huge. But needless to say, it's a blessing. Mr. Green Thumb. Peace out. Nick here from Yardmangardenartstv. Catch you in the next video. One love. Stay blessed, everyone. And remember to plant some food. You know, go out there and start a seed. And worrying about space, we got container garden going, and we're gonna give great example on how much you can do in limited space. So lock in, and there's a lot happening when I clock in. So lock in. Stay blessed. Peace.